Make the evening his. Oh, never complain if he comes home late or goes out to dinner or other places of entertainment without you. Instead, try to understand his world of strain and pressure and his very real need to be at home and relax. Welcome back. I recently came across this old article from Housekeeping Monthly, which was printed way back in May 1955. It's basically a list of steps that wives would take for when their husbands came back from work. It's absolutely hilarious and much desired. So, let's go through each of these points together, and apologies for my voice. I sound like I swallowed a pile of anal beads. Point 1, have dinner ready. Plan ahead, even the night before, to have a delicious meal ready on time for his return. This is a way of letting him know you've been thinking about him and are concerned about his needs. Most men are hungry when they come home, and the prospect of a good meal, especially his favorite dish, is part of the warm welcome needed. Nothing controversial there. I think it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do if you're a stay-at-home partner. What do you think? Point 2, prepare yourself. Take 15 minutes to rest so you'll be refreshed when he arrives. Touch up your makeup, put a ribbon in your hair, and be fresh looking. He's just been with a lot of work-weary people. Ooh, can already hear some ruffles being feathered. If you were a stay-at-home partner, would you, or should you, make yourself look good for when they come home? Let's think about this for a sec. If I came home to someone in their jammies every day, would I think anything less of them? Probably not. If I came home to someone who made themselves look super fine every day, however, I'd probably appreciate it, which is more than feeling nothing at all, I suppose. What do you think? Controversial or no? Point 3, be a little gay and a little more interesting for him. His boring day may need a lift, and one of your duties is to provide it. Be more interesting. How does one become more interesting? Read some non-fiction? Wear some googly eyes? I don't know. Seriously, how do you become more interesting in the space of 9 hours to someone who's known you for like over 10 years? Point 4, clear away the clutter. Make one last trip through the main part of the house just before your husband arrives. Basically tidying up. Am I the bad guy here? Because I don't think that's unreasonable either. You've been at home all day. You should tidy up, regardless of your gender or marital status. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Are we the baddies?
Point 5. Gather up school books, toys, paper, etc., and then run a dust cloth over the tables. Same as the last point, nothing wrong with a bit of tidying up. Point 6. Over the cooler months of the year, you should prepare a light fire for him to unwind by. Your husband will feel he's reached a haven of rest and order, and will give you a lift too. After all, catering for his comfort will provide you with immense personal satisfaction. Fucking hell. Catering for his comfort will provide you with immense personal satisfaction. I can already hear the blood vessels bursting out the foreheads of screaming feminists. Point 7. Prepare the children. Prepare the children. Prepare the children. Take a few minutes to wash the children's hands and faces if they're small, comb their hair, and, if necessary, change their clothes. Bit much. They're little treasures and he'd like to see them playing the part. Minimize all noise. At the time of his arrival, eliminate all noise of the washer, dryer, and vacuum. Try to encourage the children to be quiet. Oh God, that's absolutely hilarious. Daddy's coming home, be quiet. As your wife and 2 kids wait patiently in front of the door as you walk in. I don't think it's controversial, just creepy. Point 8. Be happy to see him. God. Do women hate their husbands so much that they have to be reminded to be happy when they see them? Point 9. Greet him with a warm smile and show sincerity in your desire to please him. Yes, you must be sincere in your desire to please. How's this, darling? Am I massaging the feet the way you like me to? You having a laugh? Put some more bloody sincerity into it. I get more sincerity out of a stray hair in Madonna kebab. Point 10. Listen to him. You may have a dozen important things to tell him, but the moment of his arrival is not the time. Let him talk first. Remember, his topics of conversation are more important than yours. Oh man, that is a bit much. Darling, Aunt May passed away this afternoon. Would you pipe down, woman? I haven't spoken yet. Okay, I've got nothing to say, carry on. Point 11. Make the evening his. Oh, never complain if he comes home late or goes out to dinner or other places of entertainment without you. Instead, try to understand his world of strain and pressure and his very real need to be at home and relax. See all this, yeah? All this and that? Stop it. Ain't needed. And that goes for you naggy fellas out there as well. No one likes a nag after a hard day's work. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Number 12. Your goal. Try to make sure your home is a place of peace, order, and tranquility where your husband can renew himself in body and spirit. Darling, here's a Kleenex and your Vaseline. I'll be in the kitchen when you're done. Should your goal as a stay-at-home partner be to make your home a place of peace, order, and tranquility? To be honest, maybe. I don't know about you, but I can't live in mess. Doesn't matter how busy I am, I'm always tidying things away. Even before shooting this video, I was washing up the pots and pans I used to make dinner. Point 13. Don't greet him with complaints and problems. This kind of suggests that wives have a tendency to greet their husbands with complaints and problems, and not the happiness specified in point 8. Point 14. Don't complain, seeing a pattern here. Don't complain if he's late for dinner or even if he stays out all night. Count this as a minor compared to what he might have gone through that day. This is also from a time that predates mobile phones. I don't know. I'd kind of feel guilty if I stayed out all night knowing that my other half was all alone at home waiting for me. And I should know because I've actually done that before and it really does suck. I think I'd definitely invite my other half out in future if I ever get into another relationship. It's more fun that way, also I think. Do you invite your other halves out on a work night? Is that weird? I don't think it's weird. Point 15. Make him comfortable. Have him lean back in a comfortable chair or have him lie down in the bedroom. Have a cool or warm drink ready for him. Yes, wife, I am ready for you to make me comfortable. Today I choose the bedroom. No, the chair. No, the bed. No, the chair. No, the bed. Oh, damn you, woman. I'm in a muddle and it's all your fault. More to the point, I think we should all be doing this for our girlfriends and boyfriends. If I'm home before my girlfriend, I'm definitely going to greet her with a massive hug and a cup of tea if she wants one. It's just nice. It's just nice. It's not beta or anything. Just fucking nice, man. Jesus. Point 16. Arrange his pillow and offer to take off his shoes. Speak in a low, soothing, and pleasant voice. No, sorry, not having that. Not having anyone take off my shoes, that's way too much. I want a partner, not a slave. Speak in a low, soothing voice, however. Point 17. Don't ask him questions about his actions or question his judgment or integrity. Remember, he is the master of the house and as such will always exercise his will with fairness and truthfulness. You have no right to question him. Is this the Whatever Podcast manifesto or something? Point 18. A good wife always knows her place. Fuck me, save the best till last. And that was the last. I hope you found this as hilarious as I did. If you had a favourite, which one was it? Mine was probably Be Happy to See Him. That's just great. Also, did any of them piss you off? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we actually did it. We hit 500 subs. I think we're at like 520 now or something. Honestly, you're gonna make me cry. I can't thank you enough. The fact that we managed to hit 1,000 subs is batshit crazy. And it's given me the drive to give this a real good go. So, I'm going to shoot for the big 1K. And if we get there, I might just give this place a bit of an overhaul. What do you think? So that would be new camera, new lights, maybe a new location. And if you're in London, maybe we'll do a podcast if you've got something to share. But for the rest of us who enjoy the smaller YouTuber, thanks for sticking around and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I won't sound like I'm farting through a voice box.